All right, these are a equals 1 trinomials. We can tell because the first term is always a 1. The last term is not a perfect square, and the middle term is not 2 times the first times the last. Okay, so what we're going to do whenever you have that kind of situation is you just write your bracket. I'm just going to copy those brackets. So you have your bracket, and you're going to write, we're going to look for two terms that add up to give you the middle term and multiply to give you the end term. Okay? Now, if this end term is negative, that means that the signs are going to be different. So when I say add up, I really mean subtract up, because you have one positive, one negative. You add them together, they're really subtracting, right? So you're looking for something that multiplies to give 24, yet subtracts to give 2. So these things are just going to be 2 apart. They're going to be pretty close together. I'm thinking 4 and 6. So C 4 and C 6. Now the question is it C plus 4 or C minus 4? All right, so the two terms multiply to give you a negative, and they have different signs, and they're going to add up to give you a positive. That means the bigger, I'm saying bigger in quotes because we're looking at the bigger number, not the bigger integer. The bigger integers are always positive, okay, if you're comparing negative and positives. So the bigger number, in quotes, is going to be positive. So the 6 is going to be positive, and the 4 is going to be negative. Okay, so think about it this way. Negative 4 times negative 6 is negative 24, but negative 4 plus 6 is positive 2. Okay, so that works. And if you're not sure if it actually works out, just do your FOIL, and I'll give you this as the response. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, another easy question. Here we're looking for two numbers that that multiply to give you 30, and because they're going to be different signs, they're going to subtract to give you 1. So 6 and 5, right? So Z plus 6, Z minus 5. Okay, and once again, we know the 6 is positive. The larger is positive, otherwise this would have been negative, right? So it's going to be the 6 positive. Okay, we're looking for, I'm going to turn that volume down a little bit. By the way, you can use that little volume thing on the side here. Okay, so we have, we're looking for the factors of 12 that, once again, subtract to give you 11. So 12 and 1. So A, and once again, the bigger is positive. So A plus 12 and A minus 1. Yay. Then, let me turn that up a little bit. There we are. So then we have factors of 84 that are going to add to give us 19, negative 19. Look at that. So they're both the same sign, okay, but they're not necessarily positive. They're negative here. All right, so what's going to give 84? These are going to be far apart. So 84, maybe 12 and 7. There we go. So Y, they're both negative, 12, and Y minus 7. Okay, I want you to notice here, if this is positive, it means that they're both the same sign. Doesn't necessarily mean they're both positive. Okay, if this number is negative, it meant they added together to give you negative 19. Now, only negative numbers can add up to give you another negative number. Okay, maybe we have time for one more. Okay, so we're looking for two numbers that multiply to give 48, and then give negative 48, and then subtract to give 8. Okay, 6 and 8 doesn't work. 12 times 4, oh, that works fine. So Z minus 12, Z plus 4. Now in this case, it's different signs. The larger is going to be negative. Okay, Z plus 4. Okay, well, that's it. Oh, look at this. Here we have a difference of squares. So right away it's going to be A plus 4, A minus 4.